There is currently a clash between authoritarian globalist establishments and various nations across the globe. This time, it's the brave Chinese people rising up against the CCP. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Let's talk about China. Let's talk about the brave Chinese resident citizens who've decided to finally say enough is enough. They've decided to stand up to Beijing, the CCP. It's been quite problematic over the last couple of decades, few decades now, since their last attempts in terms of the actual uprising, which was crushed. And again, since the 90s and the 2000s, when Bill Clinton and other globalists decided to start shaking hands with the CCP leaders and brought them back into the tent saying, we could make you a capitalist. Or what do you think they did, the CCP? Well, they copied and pasted the corporatist model and they decided to essentially cheat and rig the game and win against the West. Now, these images are from the city of Guangzhou. Now, Guangzhou is going to be seeing a lot of problems. It's going to create a lot of problems for the Chinese Communist Party. 'Now, there are a number of other disturbing images that comes from those areas where the CCP agents and security forces decided to go hardcore against the protesters. But when you look at what's going on in Iran, what's going on in China, and various other places right now as well, you can see the complacency in the democratic systems. Because in democratic countries, we still protest, of course. But we still have a bit of a hope because there's the next election coming up and the next election. And I know the system is still broken, I get it. But at least there is an illusion of freedom. We have that. They don't have it. It's a complete black and white situation. So I fully understand why the tensions have to essentially build up. And eventually at some point, it will just get out there like a crazy person. So this is what we are experiencing when it comes to Guangzhou or other places in China. And of course, it's going to spread around the world, as usual. We'll see what happens across the globe. Now, we're going to come back in half an hour. We're going to tell you about, you ready for this? Climate activists, eco-militants, who had a bit of a whoopsie a couple of days ago when they were protesting in London, I believe. I'm going to show you the video in a second. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.